You live.
Yeah, wait a minute. I gotta get on there and see. The 2:15 is coming on. What time is it? 2:13. Go to the restroom. You gotta use the restroom, Heather? All right. Wait about 2 minutes and say what's well, wait about a minute and say what's up.
Yeah, I get you. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? You know, we do this anytime. You know, the live broadcast, we don't have no set time when we do it. I wanted to do a live today because of what I want to talk about, keeping it real. And what I want to talk about is this basketball player. You know, Dwight Howard, it's been all in the news. Mr. Basketball, dunk artist, shoot from anywhere in the court, bring it in the paint, spin around on you, slam it. He got caught in a sex act with another man. That's what happened. He got caught in a sex act with another man, Dwight Howard. Somebody in NBA, making all that money. You know, I used to wonder about him. It all fits in though, because you know, when I was growing up, basketball players used to wear them little tight shorts, them little bitty ones with the booty out, like little short. They just in the 90s or something, they just started changing from the 80s and 90s to shorts that come down to your knee and stuff. But let me get back to Dwight Howard. See, we talking about booty. I'm an expert on booty. Y'all know it. I know all the stuff, anything you want to know about butt, whether your man or your husband is gay. I'm the man to ask because I can tell you how to find out. I can tell you all the symptoms of a gay man, how to spot it, notice it, and confront it. Where he ain't got no way he can lie his way out. So back to Dwight Howard, big yellow skin, big butt. Cause Dwight had a nice butt. But we want to know how did all that happen? You know, all these basketball players, they come on the court, shoot their little ball, dunk. But people don't realize when the game is over, they sweating, fatigued. They go in the dressing room and get naked. You know, take all the sweaty stuff off. And you got other players in there that turn their head and look, shit, he got ass on him. God damn. Look at his body. You know, they got them real fine athletic bodies and stuff. And so a lot of gay stuff go on in them dressing rooms, in them NBA dressing room when they go in and take showers and stuff. After dunking and all that, they go back there and suck more. Take it in the butt, all this stuff, and then come out in society. How y'all doing? Yeah, I got 32 points last night. Ain't the only thing you got last night. You got something up in you last night too. Talk about that. And, you know, it all comes out. They keep all this shit a secret. You know, like what stays in Vegas, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, that type of stuff, right? But them secrets comes out, just like Luther Vandross. But before I talk about him, I'm talking about Mike Tyson. What's your name? Mike Tyson. You don't want to knock them out in the first round? Yeah, I knocked them out. I knocked all of them out in the first round. That's what I do. But people, if you go way back in his life, Mr. Knockout Artist, somebody hit him. Tyson done fought his way out of that. But if he was truthful, he'll tell you he got molested. That's where little girl voice come from. It stays in it. Yeah, I'm Tyson. I beat you up. I beat you up. All that old stuff. You can beat me up, you can beat me off. How about that? I don't know if he's still into that, but yeah, you can beat this meat.
Yeah, CJ Lee, thanks for the donation.
CJ Lee, thanks for the donation. Boy, but let me tell you about a superstar that was gay. I didn't know about it until, in my opinion, boy, I can just imagine what sex would be like with Luther Vandross, bro. A nigga that can sing that good. And we all know he was gay, in our opinion, which is good. Can you imagine holding Luther and then get up in him and he make that noise? Oh, oh. Hey, boy, I would cream, bro. I would just go nuts. I would just get up in him and hold him like that. I say, Luther, baby, I love you. I love you, Luther. And pushing all this up in him, saying something. And he said, oh, he got that voice, man, that would just, I cream right down the spot. And I know Luther, as delicate in his lips, I used to watch him come on the stage and sing. He'd come out there and say, how y'all doing? Licking lips and shit. I'd be like, damn. Got them pink lips and wet lips, look like they got gloss on them. Now, I bet you Luther had some good head, though, boy. I bet you, for a nigga to sing like that, oh, all that old stuff, I'd be like, shit, what's the chances?
You have another donation from Accurate Shooter 2X.
Accurate 2X?
Accurate Shooter 2X.
Accurate Shooter 2X. Thank you for your donation. I sit here and talk real, man. I ain't gonna fabricate nothing. Them football players, we all know, man. Come on, man. I used to watch them when they get on the football field and bend down like that and cock their butt way up in the air. And then, but you got to imagine, when you get through playing football, go in the dressing room, take off all that old stuff, and get naked. And them great big old thighs and them big hips and big booties. Them football players got it like that. And big booties, man, be popped up in her, sweat dripping off of them, going down in the crack and all that stuff. And you be like, yeah, what goes on in them dressing rooms? See, it comes out in later years. Because movie stars, man, they got enough money to go wherever they want to go and do that stuff in secret. But every now and then they would piss off one of their lovers, and then lovers would come and tell about them. So I'm just thankful that I'm a man of truth. I can get up here on live TV and confess anything I've done. But you know what? Let's think about who you with. Let's think about your boyfriends and your husbands and your superstars and basketball players and singers. You think all of them straight? Do you actually think they straight? And I'm telling you something. This is how you can tell if you got a gay man. All right. Lay him in the bed. No, for real. Lay him in the bed, kiss on him, then go down there to his nipple, his chest nipple, suck on it, lick it, tongue it, all that stuff, right? And when you sucking his nipple, take your hand, go down through his legs, grab his stuff, you know, stroke it a little, suck his nipple, say, baby, I love you, all that stuff. He gonna say, I love you too. Then take your hand and go, to his balls, flop him around a little, then take that finger and go up on them balls to that booty and just rub that booty hole like that and suck his nipples and see what he say. Tell me what he say. Oh, I like it. All that old stuff. Tell me what he say. So it's always kinds of ways to find out who's who. You know,
Another donation. Tony Curtis Thompson Jr.
Curtis Thompson Jr. donation. Thank you. Well, let's keep it real, man. I'm going back to Luther, man. I was in love with him, man. His songs, his singing, his voice. And then I found out he was gay. I said, boy, I bet he had some good stuff on him. God. And the way he sang, that little tiny voice. And I could just, what's that song? A house is not a home. And I'd be like, Luther, if I'm not in you, I'm not home. That's how I looked at it. Cause boy, I bet you get up between them good thighs of his, boy, and just get it in real good. And Luther get to singing. And he was in love with Gregory Hands. I saw a duet where they were singing, looking at each other in the face, singing. But I'm gonna tell you what, there's a lot of people out there doing the gay stuff and they ain't being true about it. We caught Teddy Pendergrass. Close the door, baby. Yeah, somebody closed the door on him at She-Mail, at Chick with Dick. Them she-males, they got some she-males out there look just like women. Big old breasts, big booty, big heels. Damn. But they got something a little extra. And when that one got that off in Teddy Pendergrass, he liked it. Hey, he liked it so much, they were trying to do that stuff coming down the street and had a wreck. That's how we bust him out. He got paralyzed. My mama and sister, they was crazy about this dude, bro. They was crazy about Teddy Pendergrass. Close the door, baby. You can come through somebody's house, they got that song on, man, they dancing, them girls is rocking. But when they found out that this gay dude, a girl, sissy, done been sticking her thing in his mouth and in his butt. Yeah, they closed the door on him for real. Mr. Teddy Pendergrass got the door shut down. But then again, we think about all the other ones, Smokey Robinson, all them. Cruisy, all that old. Why do a man, when he sing, why do he gotta sound like a woman? I never questioned that when I was growing up, cause I ain't know no better. But when I'm in my later years, when I think about all the men like Earth, Wind and Fire, they lead singer, he was gay. Reasons that you hear. Boy, they say that man had deep throat. You hear me? I found out about it. They said he had deep throat. So he can take two bananas, stick one in his mouth, stick a half of the other one down there. Say he used to do that on this Aching Silly. But him, and then Soul Train, all them black dancers on Soul Train, they used to just come out and dance like that and throw their hips out. Come on, man, ain't no straight man ever dance like that. This is my opinion. You know, I'm not asking everybody. I'm not trying to say I'm basing this on actual foolproof facts, but I got enough. You know, I'm just saying my opinion, but my opinion is based on what I know. You know, and so then we go to all the others. So I'm sitting here trying to figure out why is America uh, fixated on me, what I done and what I did. I can confess whatever I done because you know what? I'm never gonna set myself up for blackmail or nothing else. And if I get in a relationship with a woman, before I even do, I tell her about me, my life, everything. I don't leave nothing else. So if you want a good man, I'm one, right? I came through a lot of stuff. I came through a lot of stuff, you know, but I'm not gonna come through what I've been through and say, oh no, I ain't never did this. I ain't never y'all done did a lot of things. That's why I'm able to sit here and speak to everybody out there in society about whatever it is you're going through. I done been through it. Whatever it is you doing, most likely I done.
Got another donation from Deacon of Reality.
Deacon of Reality. Thank you for your donation.
He said Fleece has a nice singing voice.
Oh, well, thank you. I didn't know my singing voice was up there like that. Well, thank you. I didn't think I could sing one bit. But when I think about Luther, yeah, it brings it out. Because I don't even think I'd be a straight man if I had met Luther though, for real. Because man, I can get up in him and hear him sing. Oh, and I put it in. You better believe he's gonna sing something because this ain't no little thing I'm putting in. This is a log. I'm putting a real log up in him, and he gonna come out with some type of value, or something. But think about it. All these people out here fixated on me, and you look around in your own household, they got gay people all around you, bro. And look at yourself, cause I'm telling you what, gay people, they taking over. You ever been to Atlanta? I heard all this stuff about Atlanta. And when I went to Atlanta to see what it's like, you know, they talk about Atlanta's black owned businesses and yeah. But most of the businesses owned by gay people. And the girls like Atlanta because the gay people up there who try to imitate a woman, they like ladies that come up here and speak to them like they ladies, right? See, they can identify with that and they'll show off for you. But the men that go to Atlanta got them gay attitudes like that nigga's gay and all that. You ain't gonna get nothing in Atlanta. They're gonna cut you off, man. They got connections, cut you straight off.
Got a question from Dakotas and a donation.
Dakotas.
So thank him for the donation.
Thank you for your donation.
His question is, Fleece, would you do a one-on-one with Nate Boone?
When I do a one-on-one with Nate Boone, yeah, I do a one-on-one with Nate Boone. Outside, inside, in the boxing ring, in a cell, naked, whatever. Nate Boone don't scare me, bro. Set it up. Tell my agent, set it up. What are you gonna do? Swing on and get beat to death? Come on, man. I said what I said about Nate Boone because I meant that. Here we are, man. We out here in society, bro. We out here in a society that's getting violent and violent. And these young kids out here, they need role models that will turn them from it. Here's a man sitting on TV talking about I killed 30 people and I'm walking the streets. And I used to be a hit man. I mean, who cares? We got young kids out here that kill people. I mean, all you gotta do is take a gun. All you just have a heart to shoot the trigger. It don't take much. But if you think you're gonna get on TV, glorify yourself to where we're gonna fear you, you can intimidate us with all this silly talk. Somebody probably, the people you killed, you were probably made to do it. I don't see no killer in you. I done talked to her. When I was locked up my 40 years in penitentiary, I talked to all the serial killers. I mean, people that actually killed neighborhoods. All people all over the state, they used to sit down and talk to me and tell me why they did it, right? And so this Nate Boone, he must be down on his luck, down on his luck, can't get a job. Somebody say, hey man, we can get you on the internet and build you up. Huh? Wait just a minute. Come on. Well, I'm going to just put it like this. I didn't leave y'all because
Got another donation from Richard S.
Richard S., thanks for your
Got
donation.
Question.
What's your question?
He said, you're gay. When would you accept it?
I'll never accept it because I'm not gay. What it was, what's his name again?
Richard S.
Richard S. I engaged into some gay activities that I later realized this is not me. This is not what I'm supposed to do. I'm not gonna let no man stick his damn tongue in my damn mouth. A nigga tried it and got beat to death almost. But I tell you what, the gay thing is for gay people. I experienced it. It's another experience that I put under my belt. Yeah, I went there once. I'm going back. So I don't accept your claim that I am gay. When I'm going to accept it. When are you going to accept the fact that some people are stronger than others, and I'm one of them?
Got another donation from The Good Life.
The Good Life.
Made a statement saying, gay people keep the balance. If everyone was straight, the world would be overpopulated. Would you believe that?
No, that ain't what I said.
That's what he said.
Yeah, what you said about the population and the balance. Look, man, it's not that serious. We are in a society, a world now where people, what you call sins. Every sin has layers. There's layers to sin. Like you take a person that steals, that's the first layer. When he come home, his mama asked him where he been, he lied. That's the second layer. It done turned him into a layer. It's the same way with cheating. Man go out and cheat on his wife, she find out. I question him about it, he lies. That's another layer, same sin. They comes in layers. And as the sin continues, it'll pick until he gets serious. He's in jail or somebody got killed or whatever. Ends it. Me, I take sin. If I know I got sin in me, I work on it. I get it out of me and I keep it out of me. That's how I do it. I don't just sit there. I know right from wrong. I know when I'm doing something wrong. And when I acknowledge it and I think I should pull away from it, I do. And I don't go back to it. That's my strength. That's why I'm a warrior, nigga. Yeah, a warrior. I can be in the gladiator with anybody. I did a lot of stuff, man, but I pulled away from things just like I don't steal no more. I don't rob no more. I don't pack guns no more. This stuff called crack and all that stuff, I tried it. I ain't like it. I don't do it. But somebody said once you do it, you always do it. That's a lie. Depends on who you are. If you weak, I guess so. I'm strong. So I guess not. How about that? All right. And then people know y'all after going through things in these relationships, man. I get out, people ask me, a lady asked me, she said, how, if you married, how does it feel to be married? I said, read my book. It'll be in it.
You know, I stopped you one time from telling about first date when you got out, your candlelight dinner.
Yeah.
I kind of stopped you. Go ahead, and I promise I will have you tell the story.
I got my like when I first get out of prison, like I told you, when I went to prison, I was turned 16 and did 40 years. Got out. I don't know nothing about love, relationships, except what I seen in movies, right? So this girl hooked me up with a girl. And the girl she hooked me up with, she worked for the government. You know, one of them sophisticated girls. They wear shirts, dresses, makeup, keep her hair fixed. Well, she came over. She said, is it going to be at your house? I said, yeah, baby, my house. So I got to get some roses. So I went outside, this lady next door, she got a fence. She had rose flowers. So I jumped she got some big old dogs in her. So I waited till they went in the back, jumped the fence, ran over and grabbed the roses. And I didn't realize that they had some stickles. I think thorns. Cut my hand, but I made it back over the fence, so I got flowers. Go up there, pull the kitchen table in the living room, candlelight dinners, put on my slow jam, and she come. Oh boy, when I opened the door, she had a skirt on, stockings, nails all done, hair twisted up, and all that. So I brought in, kissed on the job, you know, polite thing. Would you like to have a seat? She said, yes. Scooted the chair out, sat her down, scooted up at the table. And I said, you had trouble getting over her? She said, no, the traffic was good. I said, okay, that's a plus. I said, would you rather talk or eat? She said, let's eat first and we talk later. So I said, okay. So I went in the kitchen, brought out two big old bowls, put one in front of her, one in front of me. So I went in there to get the cornflakes, right? So when I come back, I was thinking, damn, I ain't got no milk, so I'm gonna have to use this powder milk that I got, you know. I made it real thick. All you gotta do is make it up, you know, hope she like it. So I went back in there and poured the cornflakes in her bowl, poured some in mine, and the box is empty because I got the biggest bowl. So then I go get my milk. So I say, look, I ain't have enough to get regular milk, so is powder milk cool? She scoops herself up from the table, man, like she's pissed off. I said, what's wrong? She said, what's wrong? She said, man, I didn't come over here in the middle of the night to eat a fucking bowl of cornflakes. I'm out of her. I said, well, go on then. You ain't all that. She said, you definitely ain't all that. I said, you ain't, because if you was, I would have gave you some of them raisin brands I had back here. And she walked up on me like she was giving, you know, mug me. And she did like that. She said, you know what? You ain't even worth it. I ain't sweat that, man.
Got another donation. Tony Curtis Thompson Jr.
Tony Curtis Thompson Jr. Thank you for your donation.
Fleece, what do you think about Charleston White? Do you know Charleston White on YouTube?
I'm
gonna have to let you get that.
I never known him, but what about him?
I'm gonna have to show you.
Just tell me something about him. What is he like? Is
he's just a internet character that's got famous off of saying crazy stuff.
Here's what I think about this guy here. I heard a little about him.
He wanted to do your first interview when you first got out.
I don't know him, right? And I guess I entertained the thought of getting to know him. That's all I can say.
I'll play his video for you. Next time you'll be able to comment on it. Got another one from Levi.
Levi
1999.
1999. Thank you.
He said, Fleece, it happens in the military as well. Guys, we'll talk about the gay man, but when it comes out, you need someone to keep you warm in the field, or you need a medic to save your life, you appreciate the help.
I sure would. I can just imagine being over in the wild, all that shooting and guns going off, and then somebody in front of you, you know, like you in back of him, he kind of back up because he don't want to get shot. His butt presses into you. That's comfort. You just reach around him, undo his belt, pull his thing down, and y'all can still shoot and shoot again. If you know what I mean by shoot again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Got another from Dakotas.
Dakotas. Thank you for your donation.
He said, Big Lee, did you hear the bipolar nut in Indy that tried to flag you, say he would take your manager duties away from you and become Fleece's manager on air?
Who said that?
The dude in Indy that tried to flag us, I guess.
Yeah, somebody's trying to flag my agent. We ain't with that, man.
Dakotas, I ain't not entertaining that.
We can't entertain that. You know, I tell you what. You know, my agent, he's good. I don't listen to a lot of people. I ain't never had a hero, Superman, none of them. I ain't like none of them. No role models or nothing. And her is younger than me. I listen to him. He's a good brother. Real good brother. Trusted. I done put him to the test. He's trusted all the way around the board. I wouldn't trade him for all the gold in Texas.
Got another donation.
But I would for some booty. Probably some good booty out of somebody out there.
Travis Clark donated $19.99.
Thank you, Travis Clark.
You got a question.
What's your question?
He said, how often did gangsters come off the street acting and stuff and end up becoming sissies in Eddyville?
Well, they go in prison at that. Don't nobody really know, right? And through their childhood, they grow up doing things. You know, them little nights where you hear them sleepovers. I'm going to spend a night over to Derek's house, mama. Is it all right? Oh, yes, honey. Tell his mother to call me. Okay, mom. You don't know what they do over. 10 years later, your son got a big old butt, big nipples, and walking like he done had something stuck up in him. And he has. So, you know, in the military, they do it in the military too. You know, go take him shower. You in a shower with a bunch of men with these big fan butts at night. Man, they train them in the military. Their bodies be looking good too. It's hard.
You got another donation from Joe Costello.
Joe Costello, thanks for your donation. What did he say?
He said, I met this guy in prison. There was this bike in the prison gym. His name was Fleece Johnson. Everyone took their turn. I always went first. He moaned.
Hey, I love you, man. First of all, I don't know you, right? And you were never in the prison gym with me. Let me tell you about the prison gym. When I left prison, they had camels set up everywhere in the gym. And we have a bike in the gym. But if you think you're going to go there and have sex there in the open, you're going straight to the hole, buddy. Ain't going to be none of that. In prison, they find blind spots. Like you tell guard, hey, man, can I clean my cell up, man? Well, we can pass you the stuff through the bars, but man, come on, man. I need to get this mop bucket in here, the floor. You know, you flood your toilet, put water on the floor. Open the door, say, go on and clean it up. I seen the guy he sitting up with the mop bucket and cleaning supplies. That's who y'all done already talked about. Y'all gonna have sex. So he bring all that up to your door. Your door come open. Then he comes in. Y'all have sex. He leaves. Clean everything up. But they don't do open in penitentiary no more because you would get locked up.
You got another donation from None Dare Call It a Conspiracy.
None Dare Call It a Conspiracy. Thanks for your donation.
Said, I love you, Fleece. I wish you much success.
Yeah, I love you back. And success is in the making. I don't really look for all that. I look for the ability to sit here and talk to people, man. Because I see what y'all going through and y'all making life hard out there. And the ladies out there that, you ask, like I told a young girl the other day ago, uh, she said she was dating one of my girl's grandsons. And she knew in the family. So I said, what you do in life? What's your goals? She said, I want to be a nurse's assistant. I want to deliver babies, all that old stuff. But I sat there and told him, I said, if you ask the regular woman out in society what type of man she wants, she'll say one that looks good, got a car, got a job, financially secure, and that's it. And they get. You ask another lady, what can you want? She said, I want a man to respect me and love me. So which one you think got the better man? Not the one with the car and the jobs and all this that she wanted that. This other lady said she wanted a man to respect her and love her. So, that's what's happening out in society. And me, y'all know I don't try this. Try this. Anybody you meet, I know, ask him this one question. I don't let nobody sit in front of me fake me, man. Fake me with a bunch of fake rap. I tell them, tell me something bad about you. Don't sit up and tell me all this old good stuff. My hobbies are I like to bowl, I like to play chess, basketball. No, tell me something bad about yourself. And if they can't, I don't trust them. Get away from them. They ain't real. That's how I do it. That's how I solve man. I don't let nobody sit in front of me tell me nothing good about them. Tell me something bad about yourself so I can know who I'm dealing with. That's how I roll.
Got another donation, Travis Clark.
Travis Clark, thank you again for the donation.
Got a question.
What's your question?
You often talk about some dudes in Eddyville was juicy. Did you ever have someone that wasn't juicy and you stopped messing with them?
Yeah, let me tell you about what's juicy. The body is what's inside the body. Like you see girls out here with big booties. Oh man, she's juicy. See girl with little booties. Get up in her, she's juicy. So it ain't the shape of the body, it's what's inside of it. And I don't. Booty is good, man. If you get up in it, it's
Got another donation.
yeah.
Romeo Dion. Said, love Fleece all the way from North Carolina. You ever been here?
No, I ain't never been in North Carolina, bro. But I know that's where Michael Jordan's at. But I often wanted to go South Carolina and North. I used to read about it when I was locked up. And never had the opportunity yet. I would like to see what your city is about. You gonna take me out? You gonna send me a ticket to come to North Carolina? I'll come. Stay with you. Now, how about that? We can talk. Sure, business. My word is bond. So, if anybody want to spend a little night with me a weekend or something, call my agent and we can arrange it. I'll come down and spend a weekend with you. And we can talk. Get that? Yeah. That's how I do it, man. I'm real. Over the weekend, man, I had a pretty good time, man. All kids love me, man. The one girl come over the house, she said, I was riding down the street, seeing you sitting on the porch, and my daughters were in the car, and the little one, she hollered, stop the car. I want to holler at my friend talking about me. Hey, friend, I'm loved, man. I'm loved because I'm real and I keep it real. And people know that too. I'm facing because when I was in prison, I fought all them battles against the system. Out here in the streets, you see the Million Man March, the Breonna Taylor, and all the other marches. I marched alone yeah, alone and won. And it just so happened when I get out of prison, they feelings, they ain't their feelings, right? They still wanna, try to fight me out here, put out bad things. He's a raper. He this, he that. I mean, don't everybody know me? They ain't hearing on that. They know I kicked in her. They know I did. They know I changed that whole system. One black man up against a whole system of white devils. That's what they were, man. Devils. But I love white people. Don't get me wrong. When I talk that type of talk, I'm not talking about all white people because I got a lot of white friends that I die over. I love them that much. But I'm talking about the ones in prison that ran the prison system. You know, they still trying to fight me out here, man. Still don't want to come to the fact that I whooped their butt. One black man, a young black man, half gay, all this, come in their prison and just tore them up. Tore it up. And they ain't their feelings about it. But I'm out of here now, and I came out of prison, leaving all that stuff behind, right? I come out of here, treat everybody with respect. I love people, old people, young people, white, black, whatever. I get along with everybody. They love me.
If y'all want a question answer, y'all want to ask Fleece a question, just all you got to do, you can donate 99 cents, I think, $1.99 or something like that. I'm going to ask him.
Yeah, if y'all want to ask me some questions, you can donate and ask $1.99, whatever. I appreciate all donations. I love to talk. But the main thing I want y'all to know is this. Picture this. Y'all know my word is good. And y'all listen to me. Now, I'm the only one. They said I'm the first in what I do. Any one of y'all that would want me to come and visit you, talk to my agent, send a ticket, and I'll come to you for a couple of days.
Got another donation from Edward Jones, $5 for Jones.
Edward Jones, thank you for your $5 donation.
He said, have you heard about the lawsuit in South Carolina because of the prison conditions? Apparently a rat ate into a dead man.
Yes, a lawsuit. If that actually happened, I've been in situations like that when I was in a dungeon and rats used to come up through the toilet, crawl up under the bed, and I used to give my food. And then one day I was angry. I said, I'm tired of feeding. I'm going to kill them. And that's when I started killing them. Grab them with my bare hands and bash their head on the floor and the walls and throw them out of my cell. But yeah, that's a lawsuit. That's cruel and unusual punishment.
So you haven't heard of the lawsuit itself? You just saying it's a lawsuit?
Yeah, I know it's a lawsuit because it's under the 8th Amendment, cruel and unusual punishment, right? And people think when you go to prison, you lose all your rights and stuff. Now we got rights that we can't lose.
Got another donation.
The Bill of Rights.
Got another donation from Nature's Summer Ride III.
Nature's Ride III.
Says Fleece.
Thank you for your donation.
It's actually a 2-part question. Fleece, where do you find your peace within yourself?
Where I find my peace within myself is when I turn my attention to God and Jesus. And I'm being serious on that. I find that and weed. Smoking weed.
And how can you interpret towards the youth in a time where the youth is idolizing others?
Well, here's one thing. I used to be a youth, and not only a youth, but the worst that ever came up. So I know the man's a mental state of a youth. And it's like this. They're going to do what they do. It's up to their families and their parents and their uncles and cousins and stuff to pay attention to them. You know, a lot of these youths got families that don't even care what they do. Tell them, get out of the house. Man, why don't you go play somewhere, man? Go hang out with your friends. They tell them that. And they go out and hang out with people that is more aggressive than them, that they look up to and bow to, and end up doing what they do.
Got another donation from Tony Curtis Thompson Jr.
Curtis Thompson Jr. Thank you.
Tony,
thank you.
So you always say to be gay, you would have had to have something happen to you as a child.
No.
So what happened? What happened to you?
I'm gonna tell you, Tony. It's in my book. Oh, a lot of people want to know answers. I wrote a book. I'm writing it now, and I ain't done. I'm putting things in there that will make you say, I understand. I understand. So wait till that book come out, Tony, and get it. Yeah.
It was actually a good question.
It was a good question. And see, it's what I like. It just so happened at the time I'm not financially stable to the point to where I can travel. You know, pay for traveling and all this. I'm not there yet. If I was, I would visit my fan base. I would welcome all my fans to see me live in person. You know, I would visit you to talk with you if I could, if I had the means. Spend a couple of hours or 2-3 days, even at your place, if you wanted it. Because I'm true like that.
And I will show him Charleston White's videos, and so he can comment next weekend.
And another thing, it occurred to me, my friend asked me about Nate Boone, said, you think you came a little hard at him? I said, well, here's what I want people to realize. He's not a big bad hitman, because if you look at the Bible, you'll find out that Paul, the one that wrote most of the New Testament, he was a hitman, killing thousands. They paid him to kill everybody that spoke with Jesus. And so bad was the situation that Jesus himself had to come from heaven and talk to this man, blind him, and then turned him and converted him into where now, instead of going against him, he's going for him. So he was a hitman, forgiven, based on the fact that he changed his life. But when people change their life, they don't sit there and brag about the bad things they did. If they speak about it, they speak about it in a way to where people can say, hey, I'm not going there. I lived a hell of a life, you know, and he really is shameful of it, but he moved on. He's a strong man. See, that's me. And I used to try to talk to them brothers in the penitentiary when they go for parole. They get in prison and get education, trades, and go up for parole. And the parole board tell them, is there anything else you got to say? They say, yeah, I got a good support system. I got a GED, college under my butt. I took up some trades. Anything else, they leave. They come back, parole board tell them, I'll see you in 5 years.
Got another.
Because they didn't say nothing remorseful. They ain't no remorse for what they did to get them where they at. Okay, another what?
Got another donation. I don't even know how to pronounce it.
A donation from
JIRAYAAAA. Whoever you are, I can't pronounce it. I'm sorry.
My eyes are kind of big. I I can't pronounce it either. It sound like Jamaican or something.
Nah. It said, how many times did you get your cheeks clapped?
Oh, you know what? Read my book and you'll find out. Now, better yet, how about invite me there to ask me that in person? How about that? You want to talk to me in person and ask me that? Can you do it?
Jerea.
Jarrell, thanks for your donation though, but would you like to check me out?
Appreciate it, Snakes Demand, for that.
Yeah.
To tell me how to pronounce it because I didn't know.
Yeah, why don't you just Jamel, whatever your name is, if you want to know how, would you like to inspect me yourself to see? You know, you ask me a question like that. Maybe you would like to examine me. How about that? Hmm? Examine me? All right. Now, let's move on a little.
You got another Edward Jones.
Edward Jones.
No Jumper in Charleston wants your interview.
Hey, you know what? I wouldn't even want it. Because you know what? Let me tell you this, Edward Jones. I had an old saying, man, I live by one of my mottos. I don't want to be around nobody that don't want to be around me.
Check us out. No Jumper. They don't pay. And to go to California, we have to have some other things lined up. That's really worth that trip. And Charleston's, that's up in the air. Once we talk, we'll see what's going on with him. But we haven't come. I've reached out a couple times, so.
But you know, I'm not upset over who don't want to interview me. I mean, I'm straight on that. You know, it's people I don't want to talk to. And some of the people I don't want to talk to is you ones that don't want to talk to me. Because I'll talk to anybody. But I'm fine with it. All right? And I still love you. I got love for y'all. I do. You just don't know me. You get to know me. You'll be like everybody else. Fleece will give you the shirt off his back. Yeah. And so y'all probably want to know where I was at, being that I'm from Louisville. What was I doing? A Breonna Taylor protest? I got pictures of it. I got pictures of me right in the street with my hands thrown up in the air like that. No justice, no peace. Yeah, I was with that the whole time. Me and who I was with. We was there. And we got plenty of pictures to show, right? So I've been involved in a lot of stuff that y'all don't think I'm involved in. Who is this? Master D?
Mr. O.
Mr.
Donation.
O, thank you for your donation. You have a question?
Yeah. Fleece, why are you so comfortable putting yourself out there?
I'm going to tell you why I'm so comfortable putting myself out there, because the baggage that I got rid of.
And why don't you have any fears of the people's opinions?
Because I don't have fears of people because I have an opinion of them. Everybody that can speak of me is something that can be spoken against them. If you think this world is sinless, that the people that speak to you, criticize you, ain't doing nothing themselves, they might not be doing the same thing you doing. Like, for instance, I heard a prostitute, a girl that I know, goes out in the streets and would do anybody for chump change, $10, a bag of weed, some bird. I heard her run her mouth about a gay dude. She said, that don't make no sense. He's gay? Is he nuts? I looked at her. I said, you a prostitute, a slut, a tramp, no good, don't even care about your kids. What about you? So anybody say anything about me, I know in my heart, I don't even have to know their life to know that if I knew their life, there's a whole lot about them that I can say. You know, when you try to keep secrets, that's a baggage. That's a baggage you got to pack out on your back the rest of your life. A bag of secrets. I ain't got none. So I ain't got no fear. You know, the people with all them secrets and stuff, you can blackmail them, bro. Get anything from them. I done read books, a book called Captain and King. An immigrant came over here in America, seen how corrupt the system was. They took away his brothers and sisters. He used blackmail. He blackmailed politicians, people in office. He said every man has something to hide. All you gotta do is find out what it is, and you got it in your power and control. But they don't work with me because I ain't got shit to hide. I'll tell you.
You got Mr. Zim's donation and a question.
Mr. Zim's donation.
What's your celebrity crush, men or women?
I don't have none. I love all people, man. I never had a select. Ooh. Forgive me. I did have one growing up. It was Angie Dickinson, the police. She was they call her police lady. She had a show at Angie Dickinson. Man, I never met a white girl that I ever wanted to be with. And when I went to prison, I got some of them sex magazines and saw her and getting a booty tore out and everything. I threw the book. They did my girl like that. But I understand now, right? So I'm not offended. And Jaguar sent another donation for $49. My uncle was in jail with you, and he said you was community. What is
Cheeks in the pen? Everyone had a night.
Boy, are you crazy? I was somebody in the pen they wanted to stay away from because of all the fighting and stuff I did. I didn't really have time for gay stuff, you know, because I stayed in the hole too much. I 12 years flat in the hole. Did your uncle tell you that? If you ain't cracking a joke, well, let me tell you this, though. You keep talking about my booty cheeks, and I got some real nice looking cheeks on me, though. So, instead, why don't you just come on out and say, hey, please, I like to kiss your cheeks, and I'll probably bend over and let you do it. You know what?
Got another donation from Mr. O.
Mr. O donation.
He said, LOL, Fleece. I know Cats used to make fun of me for not getting girls when I was in school. Come out to find later in life, they got caught messing with men on the side. So you're right.
Yeah. I had them in prison. Used to do me like that when I first came to prison. You know, I ain't never had a woman. They used to say, young man, what's the hole at? I said, man, I know. But I never even seen one. You know. But the same guy that asked me that, about 10 years later, I was in his hole. So now I do know where it's at.
Yeah, donation from Crazy H.
Crazy H.
What happens to the guys that tough in the streets and then come to prison with the same mentality?
Man, them guys with the mentality of the street, they come and see, people in prison can see through all that. First of all, you ain't got your gun, your knife, or whatever weapon you use. You got your little frail body with your little big booties, and you virginal, like to them. They break down all that stuff, test you, prison, and end up getting it, you know. So all that tough guy stuff, that's just a shield, man, to prevent people from seeing who you really are, man. When people act too aggressive for no reason, they hide something. There's something behind that shield right there. Look past the aggression and see what it is.
Got a donation from Red 7.
Red 87, thanks for your donation.
Got another from Nature Samurai the Third.
Nature Samurai the Third.
Said, Fleece, you remind me of John Coffey off the Green Mile. A powerful man that God's gift, strength, and honors of humankind disregard his presence like.
Well, I'm going to disagree with you, man, because I watched the Green Mile. I thought that, in my opinion, he was a chalk mouth, big, ugly chalk mouth. I would have never let them, man, when you tell me, I don't care what I done in life, let God judge me. But when you tell me you're going to kill me, you been sentenced to death, You better not get nowhere near me. Nobody. Nobody. I'm gonna fight to my last breath. And this big old black Uncle Tom, chalk mouth, he went over and helped that war and his wife, saved her, and they still did him in. I wouldn't, man, come on, man. You know, that's brainwash stuff right there. I wasn't with that. That old coffee stuff with me and the warden come to me, please, can I talk to you? I said, yeah, I threw some shit in his face. Go wash it off first. That's what I told him. Go wash shit off your face. Don't talk to me. Chalk mouth. I ain't got that. Modern day chalk mouth, white stuff all around your neck. Entertaining these white people. Putting your own people down and treating them good, and they still gonna treat you bad, just like them girls in that movie, Hidden Figures, that put the white man on the moon and turned around and told him, you can't even use our bathroom. See, I don't go for all that stuff. You come to me with battle, we're gonna battle. You tell me I've been sentenced to death, you better kill me right there. Because as far as I'm concerned, if I kill somebody, it ain't got nothing to do with you. I didn't kill you. I didn't kill nobody in your family. What you mean you going to kill me? I keep it real.
Give a shout out to Red 87's channel.
Red 87, shout out.
Red in 87.
Red in. Why should I give a shout out to him?
Because he gave $20 and he didn't ask for it at that time.
Okay. Shout out to you, my brother. My apologies. But you know, I'm out here trying to survive like everybody else, but I'm keeping it real. And like these relationships out here, they bothers me. People can't get along. You get in a relationship, next thing you know, you arguing, walking out of the house, getting put out of the house, I put somebody out of the house, get back together, go through the same thing. See, I ain't with none of that. I'd rather sit down and talk to people and tell them, look, going on out here is serious. We need to work together, be together, stay together. Trying to get through this alone is hard. But I like all my fans, and like I said, I want anybody, if you have a question, donate some money, and I answer. You know I ain't got nothing, really. You know I came out of penitentiary. I'm still trying to get up on my feet. I had to go through a lot of stuff out here. I love the work though, but it's hard to get a job with lies on the internet. When they do background checks, they say, "Oh, we gotta let you go." It ain't nothing though. It's just white people stuff. White people stuff, and white people, they do it. But like I said, there's a lot of white people. I hate to keep using the term white people because it looks like I'm referring to them all, but I'm not. Let me break it down. The nasty ones. And there's some nasty blacks with them too. That is trying to sabotage me out here. Try to create a relationship out here where people hate me, not like me, and all this. So we got a donation from
Blue Blood Royalty.
Fleece, I heard, thanks for your donation, Blue Blood Royalty. Fleece, I heard you like Chiefs so much, you started giving up Chiefs. What's up with that? I'm glad you said that, but I answered that in the book. I wish I could answer it now, though, but my agent referred to me that I answered that in the book. I would love to answer that right now. You're going to have to open. You're going to have to donate a little more than $4.99, though. For real. Put 10 on there. I answer that question. Anyway, like I was saying out here in society, we out here. I got love for y'all. My condolences to any family out there that lost a loved one. I know what I know what it's like, man. And I feel for y'all, man. I wish I had an easy way comforting you. But I know it's hard, man, to lose somebody. And that's why I got it over this Nate Doom thing, because he's sitting there glorifying all this stuff, killing stuff out here in society, man. You know, these little young kids out here, man, they turn it up. You know, they doing things and they really don't even, like Jesus said in the Bible, for them, they don't know what they do. They really don't. Until they get locked up and face all that time. And then get inside one of them places and they're like, oh God. And people like me, that's one in a million, man, that can go through what I go through and make it out safe. I made it out of there. I fought all the way to my last day, man. 40 years, bro. They threw me out. Get out. I said, hell, I'll fight you till I die. You know, they threw me out, and they threw me out of here hoping that they can get somebody out of here to do it. Print a lot of stuff on the internet, make people hate me, dislike me. But you know what? I got so many people that love me, trust me, with their kids, with their families, with their own life. I mean, a lot. So it don't bother me what people say. And it don't bother me to keep it real. Like I said, ain't nobody no better than me. A sin is a sin. If you ever read the Bible, it'll tell you a lie is just as worse as a murder. I've asked. You know, people done categorize everything. This right here, this is bad. This is a sin. Now, I don't do this, so let's make this a crime. You know, all that stuff. In God's eyes, sin's a sin. And so, Blue Blood Royalty, thank you for your second donation. He said, you the man. What you say?
You the man, though, Fleece. I seen a part of the doc. The warden said you can rip sinks and commodes, tear up the cell faster than anybody has ever seen. I'm like, damn, that was telling the truth.
Yeah, it was telling the truth. Not only that, but they built a special cell for me, you know, just like the one you seen in Silence of the Lamb, just like it.
Blue Blood Royalty. It's still people that says this man's lying after that correction officer made it perfectly clear that that was the case. I appreciate you you sending that and making that statement.
See, I don't care about what people say, right? You'll never know what I can do till you step to me. And like I tell everybody, step to me. If you're hungry, I'll take you to lunch. And I'm gonna make sure you eat the whole meal. It ain't gonna be no side dish. You're gonna eat something. You know, you step to me, I'm gonna take you to lunch.
Jariah donated again.
Jariah donated. Thank you for your donation.
Can you read that?
No, read it for me.
In all actuality, I don't believe any of the tough stuff. You talk booty, man. You was a punk in the pen like Tracy Morgan, and the longest yours.
You know what? I like it, and I wish it was so, right? I wish I could sit back and say I ain't shit. I wish I could sit back and say I never did none of the stuff that I did because I'm ashamed of it. But I tell you this, your opinion, I respect, but like I'm leaving this open to you because I see you keep donating because you want to get to know me, don't you? But you know, I don't shut you down by telling you if you want to get to donate me, you want to get to know me, fix it where I can come see you or you come see me. See, I ain't no fear in me. You talking about fear and all this stuff. Make it happen. I'll come and see you. Any way you want, clothes, naked, whatever. Let's put it to the test. Don't keep on sending these little messages in her, donating and saying, oh, you ain't seen that. You ain't. Anybody want to know who I am or what I am? contact my agent, Hustle Spirit, and we'll make it happen. Then you can see me for yourself in person. And then we can discuss all that. I can spend some time over your house. How about that? Are you afraid? I'm not. I'm not afraid. Shit. So if anybody else have any questions, you don't need not answer. I'm getting ready to wrap this up. But I love y'all. And the Jeremiah, what's that name again?
Jeriah.
Jeriah. Hey, you make me curious about you. You know what? All right. You feel it? Mm-hmm. So bad, y'all. Y'all have a nice day. I love y'all for real. Yeah.